See, this guy keeps on trying to bump me every time I walk by.
You like?
Dude, I'm walking down the street.
I'm standing here. I'm allowed.
Let him go sideways.
Get out of my...
Alright, Alex, you need to leave.
I'm not leaving, guys. You're trying to get in my way. I'm here on a public street. Get out of my way. Oh my God, guys, I'm so scared. The Antifa, they brought their play guns, their squirt guns. Oh my God, your arts and crafts time. Did this mess up your arts and crafts time? You guys gonna be able to go home and play with your arts and crafts?
Why is it so tiny?
Look how scary they are. Oh my God, this guy's so scared. I'm so scared. He's got his gun, his big gun. He's a big bad guy. Oh my God, I'm so happy you're protecting these children so they can go get indoctrinated and go in there for transgender story time. You're such a good American. God bless this guy. Look at him. I'm scared.
Dare you?
I mean, these people, these are the real cowards. They're hiding behind their masks. They got their little guns. They think they're so tough. We're at a bookstore here in Denton, Texas, where they're trying to do drag queen story hour. And of course, the typical people here with their masks on, not able to actually stand up for what they believe in because they're all cowards. Officer, you think it's unusual they have their assault weapons like that out here in front of a place like this? Is that normal? No comment. Dude, I'm walking down the street.
I'm standing here. I'm allowed.
Let him go sideways.
Get out of my...
Alright, Alex, you need to leave.
I'm not children. But see, these are the real scaredy cats. They gotta walk around with a gun. They can't handle themselves like a real man. All right, guys, I just want to announce I'm Primetime 99 Alex Stein, and I love y'all, even though you guys don't love me, and I know you guys probably love children a little too much, but I'm very empathetic to you guys. I love you guys. Even these guys with the guns, I feel sorry that you guys were probably abused as children, and I really hope you guys get the mental health care that you guys deserve. I love you guys. God bless you all. I love you guys. I love your rights. I think you guys are great. We need to actually transition more children. We need more drag queen story time for elementary school kids.
Always remember, it doesn't matter what you identify as. Any man that wants to dress up like a woman and talk to children is weird. Also remember, the reason why they want to indoctrinate your kids is because they've opted out of having kids. So the only way their ideology can continue to exist is if they indoctrinate yours. Because they can't have kids, if we do a good job of protecting our kids from this poison, it's just a waiting game. It'll all disappear.
With gay marriage, though, right? Is that different?
If a gay man wants to marry a gay woman, I'm all for it.
LA City Council members Hugo Soto Martinez and Nithya Raman were on hand today to help remove the signs. They say the no cruising and no U-turn signs were put up in the 1990s to prevent people in the gay community from meeting up with other gay people.
I was also surprised that these U-turn signs were still up. And at first, they seem a little, oh, okay, it's just a no U-turn sign. But when you learn the history of it and you realize that these were used to profile gay people, it's so important that we have these removed.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
The LA City Council members say the signs were put up after the gay community began to grow and because there was a gay bar in that area.
They didn't like the no U-turn sign because it made them go straight. Go back and look at it. The name of the man that's giving the speech is Maybe a Girl.
Brother,
Trust me, being on the internet looking for clips, I've seen some freak shit, but this is just crazy. We're living in a South Park episode at this point.
My name is Horace, and I'm a red-tailed hawk. In our world, I do have the body of a hawk, but while fronting, I consider myself a Therian, because I am in a human body, but my identity is still a hawk. Not all animal alters will identify this way, and I am, in fact, the only animal alter in our system who does identify this way. I am doing my best to come to terms with living in a human body.
Where is your dad? Where is your mom? Where is your family?
Who's gonna tell her that hawks don't need glasses? If she thinks she a hawk, she could just walk up to the 9th floor and try to fly.
It's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna, nah, it ain't gonna work.
I hope that they learn that no matter what your body looks like, no matter where you come from, you can do anything that you set your mind to. I didn't think that it was possible for a plus-size girl to win. I didn't think it was possible for a girl from small-town Alabama to win.
Getting that win took a lot of hard work.
I worked literally every single day for 365 days. There wasn't a day that I wasn't practicing my on-stage speech or my introduction, interview.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Fat bitches need to shut up, bro. Like, not gonna lie, it be a lot of the fat hoes talking. You fat bitches need to shut the fuck up. On God.
Young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions through technology.
That's got to be racist. There's no way. I'm going to just keep it real. There's no way that is like of our culture.
Can you tell us what a safe space is?
I mean, a place where you're not going to get hurt or ridiculed.
And so on a college campus, if there's people with like Halloween costumes that maybe make you feel uncomfortable, does that make it not safe anymore?
Yeah, that's not a safe place.
So it's violent. It's not safe at all to be just seeing those Halloween costumes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you saw like a white person wearing like a sombrero and that's not safe.
No, because that's ridicule. That's being made fun of. It's using that as a caricature.
And you're not joking, are you?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, times have really changed. I can't believe how insensitive these people are these days.
Yeah,
I mean, wearing these costumes and trying to have fun on Halloween, I'm not sure where they think they can get that idea.
No clue.
You're still not joking, right?
Still not joking.
Okay. All right, thank you. Just talking about the issues of the day.
A safe space from having your ideas being ridiculed on a college campus is literally a contradiction. If anything, that's the place where you're supposed to be ridiculed the most for ridiculous ideas. But I guess when you can't defend your dogma, the next best thing is preventing people from challenging it.
Tell me this community is not severely confused and ass backwards. So this is a male to female biological boy tomboy. You heard right. A biological boy who wants to be a girl who now is living as a girl but as a boy version of a girl. You could have just stayed a boy.
I'm not upset with y'all because I know you're mentally ill.
The Dumbest Meme Award goes to Royal Dutch Airlines. It doesn't matter who you click with. Only one of those clicks.
So what did he say? He's got this base of liberals who he hasn't done anything that he promised. So what did he say? I'm for gay marriage. I'm the first president who's ever been for gay marriage. And they put the White House up with the pride flag colors. And if you go look at it, look, this was a concerted effort from the top. You can go look. There are these nexus charts where you can map out words in major publications. I'm not talking about mom and pop news outlets. I'm talking about the New York Times, the Washington Post, like the big dogs. Go track how many times the word racism was mentioned. And around 2012, it shoots up. Yep. Social justice shoots up. Transgenderism shoots up. White privilege shoots up. This was forced on the American people. Why are we having these conversations now? No, the people did not wake up one day and decide, we want to have a national conversation about chicks with dicks. That didn't happen. This wasn't an organic movement. It was all of the most powerful people decided this is what we're going to talk about. And why was that? Because it's the perfect, look, when you're failing on policy, you pivot to a culture war. Yep. You pit people against each other, so they're fighting each other. Yep. We had in this country, we had an Occupy Wall Street movement where leftists were standing outside of big banks screaming, we are the 99%. Right-wingers had a populist movement called the Tea Party, where they were outraged about the bailouts of big banks, unsustainable debt, government spending. They don't like that. That's not what the powers that be like. You're getting too close. Look, they like you fighting about issues like abortion. Now, I'm not saying abortion isn't a very important issue. It's a very important issue. But us fighting about that issue doesn't scare anyone at the Federal Reserve. It doesn't scare anyone in the CIA. They don't care if you fight about that issue. They love you fighting over transgender bathrooms. Yep. They have no, and you can see this every day. They're stoking this culture war because they have to distract from the fact that they completely failed on everything else. That everything in the 20th century so far for America, politically speaking, has been a disaster.
It's like distracting people with a submarine.
Huh?
They distract you with the submarine, but the other issues are
Stories
going
like
on too
that,
as
they
well.
love stories like that. CNN loves an airplane crashing. They love something where it'll get clicks and no powerful people will be upset about it. If they actually loved real stories that just got clicks, there's a lot of stories that get clicked. They've been passing them up for years. It's part of the reason why shows like this, shows like Joe Rogan, are taken off. Do you think that like people getting vaccine injured is not a story that would generate a lot of views for CNN? The vaccine that the government just mandated has hurt all of these people. That's a huge story. Why won't they run it? Because all their commercials are freaking pharmaceutical companies.
Yep.
No, what he's saying is facts, and I really realized this after the Epstein case. The Epstein case was a spit in our faces. Do you know how united the American people would have been if we would have gotten to the bottom of the Epstein case? Objectively, and you can't even argue with this, there's not a story that would have gotten more clicks and more views than the Epstein case. So you have this random guy who might be a part of an intelligence agency, and he has all these billionaire buddies that just donate $100 million mansions to him because he's a nice guy. And out of all of these millionaire and billionaire buddies, none of them can afford to charter their own jets, so they gotta fly on his jet. And sometimes they fly on his jet to his private island where there are children. Let's just call it a restaurant. The media wants us to believe that all of these millionaire and billionaires flew to his restaurant, looked at the menu, but none of them ordered anything. They just wanted to go look around. And then he gets caught, and he goes, if I'm going down, you're going down with me. I'm gonna tell the world who ordered what. And then suddenly, and the media, who's never agreed on anything ever, gets in front of the American people and says, yeah, you know, bad things happen to good people all the time. You might slip and fall, break your neck. You might shoot yourself in the back 4 times. I can't control what you do to yourself. This was all an accident. And now we have his accomplice, whose father was a part of some type of intelligence agency, and this intelligence agency isn't really intelligent because they didn't know any of this was going on, apparently. But his accomplice, who's now doing 20 years in prison, got arrested for selling a product that apparently nobody bought. And this man has a really interesting taste in art. He has a painting of President Clinton in Monica Lewinsky's dress. And then he has a bunch of pictures of what appears to be younger women. But don't we all love art? All of this happened and every major news outlet went, we're not going to cover that story. And if you say anything that contradicts what we told you, you're a conspiracy theorist. The rich know that during tough times, people need somebody to blame. And we've been pitted against each other so well, and it's so ridiculous that half the country don't even know what a woman is. The media cover these types of stories so the rich can cover their own ass. And it's just obvious at this point.